hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the all by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
It's a loss of 8.
Jared first getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us more.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Delta, stop. Taylor, touch the line. Watch the ball.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd.
Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Rams are going to get the football here. They forced the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Smash! Step ready!
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go! 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
And you know we don't get poppin' like a birthday. You're funny in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he will get into the end zone.
This is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening position. And go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Next to score, Chargers 7, Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, great.
Milroe now off the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. On second down, Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Milroe moving to his right. He'll let one go down the middle, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get about 5. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hampton. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Dorian Williams in to make the play. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. He will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs are just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
5-9.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
A 57-yard
That one is good. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run. That is jerk plays Hunter. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is first and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll go again here with Hunter. And this time, they're ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carrying the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10.
Bronco 80. Chop alert, chop alert.
Now a handoff, running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They motion the slot man left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Down the left sideline. And he will score.
To number 23. Touchdown.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Set. Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Set. Delta. Set. Hey, go lion. Motion. Ready.
On play action. Now Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kobe Turner. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That one heading straight out of bounds, and it's going to be marked short of midfield. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10.
Chargers 10. Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Run. Set.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Hey, easy. We go orange. Wide in the hut.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good run to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
At 9 yards.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down. have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's not going to get anything out of this when they force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milroe gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Warrior 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now Milroe on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Going for it all. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hey, pass.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting the possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our instances.
Taylor tight. Shotgun now for Herbert. Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. That's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Rams going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready, break. Get it. 60, Panther 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. They're trying to hit him with a screen. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
19, Charger, 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. Couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Hold the set. Let's go now. Got a cowboy 80. Bobcat, Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. The throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. From the gun, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Set.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. A run. This is Hampton. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a night, bang.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Kappa.
Throwing now is Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Home troops right.
Now Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Don't stop. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll take this one in.
There's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tuli Tuipulotu there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Riggs, Panther 11, Panther 11.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 7.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Hey, Crash. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Quick hitting slant there, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On the ready.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll try the right side this time. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Break down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. Here we go.
Inside give to Hunter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Hunter again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On the jump.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's in! What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score. Chargers 17. Joshua Hardy to kick off for the Rams.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
That's another.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays, this one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Grenading.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande gets him the second. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third and goal.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. For the lead, here is third and goal.
Set. Grenading. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations. You're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand. Throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage. They really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Smash! Hit, ready, right?
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive for first down?
Los Angeles.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready, break! Cougar night, reload, go!
On the handoff, here is Hunter. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Tag! Cougar 19!
running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Ready? Go! 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hurt. 18. Ready?
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Left side. It's complete. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10.
Cowboy, here we go.
On the give, it's Hunter. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. The Chargers are going to use their third and final timeout to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They face second down and 7.
Ready? Shot alert. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. Alert.
They'll go again here with Hunter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Rams, and it is their third consecutive victory.